Mullah Nasrudin went on a pilgrimage to Mecca. On the way he passed through Medina. As he was walking by the main mosque there, a rather confused-looking tourist approached him and said, "Excuse me, sir, but you look like a native of this town. Can you tell me something about this mosque? It looks very old and important, but I have lost my guidebook." Mullah Nasruddin, being too proud to admit that he had no idea what it was, immediately began an enthusiastic explanation. He said, "This is indeed a very old and special mosque. It was built by Alexander the Great to commemorate his conquest of Arabia." The tourist was impressed, but then a look of doubt crossed his face, and he said, "But how can that be? As I know, Alexander was a Greek or something, but not a Muslim." "I can see that you know something about history. In fact, Alexander was so impressed at his good fortune in war that he converted to Islam in order to show his gratitude to God." The tourist said, "Hey, but there was no such a thing as Islam in Alexander's time." "An excellent point. It is truly gratifying to meet an Englishman who understands our Islamic history so well. As a matter of fact, Alexander was so overwhelmed by the generosity God had shown him that as soon as the fighting was over, he began a new religion and became the founder of Islam." The tourist looked at the mosque with new respect. But before Mullah Nasruddin could quietly slip into the passing crowd, another problem occurred to him. Hey, wait! But wasn't the founder of Islam named Muhammad? I mean, that's what they said in the newspaper. At least I'm sure it was not Alexander. I can see that you're a scholar of some learning. I was just getting to that. Alexander felt that he could properly dedicate himself to his new life as a prophet only by adopting a new identity. So he gave up his old name, and for the rest of his life he called himself Mohammed. The tourist wondered, "Really? That's amazing. But I thought that Alexander the Great lived a long time before Muhammad. Is it right?" "Certainly not. You are thinking of a different Alexander the Great. I am talking about the one named Mohammed." A Muslim always wants to be right.